Wow. What was the question again? I'm Adeola. Welcome to our YouTube channel.
I'm not saying it's right, though. Don't quote me anywhere. I'm not saying. Hi guys, I'm Joy.
My name is Adeola.
So I asked if there was any part of the play that was difficult or emotional to shoot.
Okay, difficult. I won't say it was difficult or emotional, quote unquote, but I'd say, like I said, felt attacked. Do you get? So when it got to that part, I felt like I had to defend myself. Do you get? But I also had to remember this character, not me, even though it's my story. So I think it's the part that has to do with talking about you don't like to cook.
Besides, let's be honest, you're not really a good cook. What?
As how? So for me, I think that's it.
For me, I would say it was the last part of second to the last part, basically the last part of the scene where Kevin talks about why he loves his mother so much, and he's yelling. So there are two emotions going on there. He's angry and he's emotional at the same time. So it was intense because I had to yell at somebody, specifically somebody of the opposite gender. I don't usually, so that was different. Like I had to channel something else, but it was quite a very powerful scene. Yeah.
Was there any line in the script you couldn't wait to deliver?
So for me, it was the line that said, "So you prefer your mother's." I think it's the line that said that about me asking, "You prefer your mother's cooking to mine?"
I think that last monologue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I was just looking forward to that thing.
Yeah,
I was looking forward to. I think I was looking forward to how I would just deliver that part. So yeah, I think that's just it for me.
So this particular line in the script: wives can stop being wives, mothers will always remain mothers.
You see, wives can stop being wives, but mothers will always be mothers.
How did you feel when you delivered this line? And Laura, what was your reaction to that particular line?
How do you feel?
Wow. Yeah, it was a very powerful line. I mean, not that I necessarily agree with it, not that Adeola agrees with it, but the character obviously had his reasons for saying so. And
Based on personal
based on his personal experience and everything he went through with his mother. So it was a very powerful line, I would say, for the character and for me as well, obviously becoming the character. So yeah, I think I felt the weight of the line. I think it just kind of sums up where Kevin's head was at.
Okay, so Joy, this question is for you. Do you think Laura would have accepted to be Kevin's wife if she knew that he was a mama's boy when they were dating?
Well, I kind of feel like if she knew the extent, like how bad it was, like how, because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who date mama's boys, right? And you see them, there are some things that, how they say sometimes love, you will not see a red flag till even if the flag is waving in your eye, you wouldn't see it. Do you get? So I kind of feel like that's, even if he had shown some signs, because how they say it's only in marriage that you can really truly see each other's laundry and dirty underwear. So dating wise, I kind of feel like even if she knew, she would have married him. She most likely knew. They most likely went army before he married her. She would have seen his interaction with his mom. Do you get? And to her, it might not have been a big deal, but now that they're married, I think she expected some things to change. So yeah, she would still have married him.
Kevin, Adeola Kevin. So how did you feel when Kevin declared himself to be a proud mama's boy?
Well, when I was reading the script, I had a problem with that line. And I remember talking to the writer. Shout out to Harry, by the way. I remember talking to him, and I said, I don't think mama's boys would openly declare that they are mama's boys. I feel like most times they would want to, hide it. But then I think later on I understood that it was something that was said in the heat of the moment. Emotions were heightened and Kevin was flaring up and everything. So at this point he was like, people already call me that. So what's
It's like do your work.
yeah, I was like, at this point anything that wants to happen should happen.
Prove my point and leave.
Exactly. So I think it was Kevin, for Kevin, that was a moment of conviction. Like he had made up his mind that at this point he doesn't care what anybody thinks, and the world be damned. He loves his mama, and his mama loves him, so he's a proud mama's boy. Like at the end of the day, every guy, debatable though, but every guy is
Very debatable.
yeah. Every guy is sort of on a scale of 1 to 100.
They steal that mama's voice.
Yeah, there's that mama's boy somewhere. So
For those
yeah.
who are close to them.
Yeah, of course, for those who are close to their mothers.
So how would you interpret Kevin's loyalty to his mother? Do you think it was admirable or excessive?
I mean, from what he said, he spoke about how she raised him as a single mother, absentee father. Family was also not in support of the him being brought into this world and all of that. So for him, I don't think he would think it was excessive. I think it was, to him, it was admirable.
Yeah.
I think to him it was loyalty at its peak. Do you understand? And yeah, I think he just felt like what he was doing was right, and nobody else can take that away from him.
So you would agree that Kevin was not aware of the emotional damage it's causing Laura?
Yeah, he didn't see it as a big deal.
Okay.
Felt like she was being
Yeah, she was trying to. Yeah, it's like, are you really trying to compete with my mother?
making
Yeah.
a big deal out of it.
All right. So back to Joy. What would you have done if you're in your character's shoes?
Well, like I said, I don't really like to do things like that. I kind of feel like it depends on the extent to which his mother encroaches on our private life. If it's the car seat, I mean, she obviously doesn't follow us, or to me, I'd like to think that she doesn't follow us everywhere. Most likely, if he goes out with her, we go out with her. Maybe it's a family of, every Sunday mama follows us. Mama, you can have the front seat on Sundays. I don't have an issue with that. For me, there's only, I guess I kind of feel like there's only so much, but there's also very little that, how do I put it, one can do that would take somebody off. I don't mind a lot of it, but let's all be guided.
Okay. So where does balance come in? Like for a man, how do you think he should balance loving his mother and loving his wife?
Let me do Laura. So she quoted the Bible verse. A man will leave his father and his mother, become one with his wife. I kind of feel like the moment you can establish that in your head, that you and your wife are now one, you fall, she's falling with you, you're rising, vice versa. She rises, you're rising with her. That's basically how it's supposed to be. For me, I'd say the balance would be just remembering that you and your wife are one person. You people are not two separate individuals. Whatever is affecting you is affecting her. Thank you very much.
Okay. So Adeola, what would you want Kevin to do differently in his marriage if he gets another chance after marriage?
I think it's quite clear. I think Kevin is actually a romantic, from what I've established, but he just has misplaced priorities, and the attachment is a little bit too much to his mother. So I think he just needs to learn to love his wife better.
Okay. So what part of the story do you think people would relate to?
I think that the car seat thing will really get people's attention, because I think I remember a couple of years back, I think it was a thing. I think there was a time it was trending. It was a question, about whether you would or your babe, or So I think people, and I feel like in the comments, people will definitely express themselves into why they feel like it should be this way or that way. I think there's that. Then I also think when they listen to some of the things Kevin has to say, I think like the whole story is quite
Trailer
relatable.
for the movie is out, and I want to know if you've watched it.
No, I
So
have you. Did you maybe sneak behind my back and?
Please, I want to do that so that I can.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't seen it either. No.
Yeah.
we actually want to play it for you now.
Oh wow!
I care about your feelings, but I also care about my mother's feelings. And if I don't hear her from it, it becomes war. Let's be honest, you're not really a good cook.
What? I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying, think of it as saving you from the stress of cooking.
You and me, we are one!
Do I love you? Yes. Are you my wife? Yes. But do I love my mother more? Hell yes!
Okay, so what do you think the audience will feel after watching this?
I feel they feel bad for me. You know, I'm going through a lot of emotional damage. I mean, being called a horrible cook, it's not easy for a woman to digest. Even if she cannot boil water, it's not something you say to a babe. So, yeah, that part hurts me.
I think the audience would appreciate the story.
Yeah.
I think they would, and I Joy is an amazing actress. So no, but for real though, like allow me to give her flowers. She's an amazing actress. So I feel the audience would really empathize with her character, and just come to an understanding of who Kevin is.
Watch this with your man, so you see his true character before you do say I do. Let's not go and fight.
Interesting recommendation.
Once you know how well you know each other. Since you seem
Da,
really
da, da,
close.
da.
And we have a gift for the person that gets the most answers.
Okay.
So the questions for Adeola will be answered by you.
Oh, okay. The questions
Yes.
for her, I
You
would
would-
answer,
yes.
and ones for me, she
She would
okay.
answer. Yes.
Interesting.
So, what is our favorite movie or song? And song?
Her favorite movie,
Yes. And what's our favorite song?
her favorite
song.
favorite film, maybe Titanic or The Greatest Showman. And then favorite song, I think Alex Jean, Right My Wrongs. Yeah, that's the answer.
For me, sorry, for Adeola, I'd say for the movie again, I do not know. I don't know that. I just put it right out there. I do not know the answer to that question, but I do know he likes directors more than he likes the movie per se. For me, I kind of feel like that's it. But for the song, I'd say An Endless Ocean. I know he likes that person, but for the song in particular, I won't say Juba because it's like the most popular one so far. So I think that'd be my answer for that.
Okay, so now the correct answer.
Okay, so Adeola, the fact that you said Titanic. Yeah, let's not even go there. The fact that you said Greatest Showman, I'm like, what? For where? How? But we'll let it go. But to answer it, I'm actually a Marvel kind of girl. So Marvel movies, Marvel series, I am down and in it. I'm more of a series girl than a movies girl, but I think my favorite series is Psych. It's quite old, but you guys should check it out. For song, I have no favorite song, but I do really like Alex Jean, so I'll give him that point for that. He tried.
Favorite movie, you could have at least tried, but it's fine. Favorite film, Sinners. My favorite film, Sinners.
The one that just came out.
Yes, Sinners. And for favorite song, An Endless Ocean, definitely. But favorite song in particular, Dusk Till Dawn, D2D. Love that song. Yeah. So at least you kudos for getting An Endless Ocean.
The next question is your first professional acting job.
Joy's first. funny thing is we were on the same set for her first. So I think yeah, her first was definitely Kemi. Also written by the same writer of this production. Beautiful play by the way.
I
So
would
Kemi.
cheat and say since it's the first place I met Adeola, Kemi.
Okay, so is that the correct answer?
Adeola is right on my part. Adeola, am I?
I mean, yeah,
Professional.
professional,
Mhm.
like professional, yeah, definitely.
It's Kemi.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Kemi. So you're right.
Dream acting role.
Dream acting role. Joy would definitely love to be in a Marvel film. Definitely love to be in a Marvel, maybe as one of the Avengers.
I feel like maybe it might be something like really psychological, something that will play on people's minds. I can't be specific and say Marvel because that's cheating. maybe he'll be a cast in Peaky Blinders or something of that sort.
But yeah, definitely challenging roles. I'm up for it. So
So I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, that was a good guess. I mean, mine was a better answer, but hey, it's fine.
Yeah, Marvel. God.
That is all.
Oh, that's all. Okay. Round up the points. Give me my
Okay.
gift.
So who scored more points? Usually,
It's a draw.
wait, I what? No, I feel like I really.
Draw what?
What?
Like a drawing board, or we got
It's a tie.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many?
So
we can get the same gift. We share.
I mean,
Yes, you
I have
both
to give my mother
money out.
first, of course.
Yeah,
Wow, a tie. Interesting.
So are you guys ready for your gifts?
Yeah, like
Drum roll.
take it away.
Here you go.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Wow. Shout out to the tribe and Mama's boy. This is quite. But this is amazing. Shout out to the tribe, by the way. Like I don't.
Thank you guys so
Did
much.
you know?
No, I said we did not expect it.
Yeah, like I didn't.
Thank you guys so much.
Shout out to the tribe.
All of us at the Tribe Productions are saying thank you very much.
I think this tastes close to me.